major concern, but it's a major concern that we have to live with.
Ashwaubenon's village president tonight reacting to the number of convicted sex offenders living at a motel in their village on the corner of Lombardy Avenue and Holmgren Way, right across the street from Green Bay.
The Arena Motel is in the village's entertainment district, just blocks away from Lambeau Field. And as we told you last night, as of Tuesday, 9 of the motel's 19 rooms were being rented out to convicted sex offenders. Just this week, 3 convicted sex offenders were arrested at the motel. Authorities tell us they were arrested for having a minor in their room.
People who live near and work near the motel told us they were shocked to find out who their neighbors are. Tonight, we hear from Ashwaubenon community leaders and their concerns about the motel residents. Fox 11's Becky DeVries has tonight's update with this balanced report.
No one's happy about having any cluster of sex offenders in their communities. No one's ever happy about having sex offenders in their communities.
Ashwaubenon Village President Mike Obinger says the village sex offender restrictions try to make Ashwaubenon as safe as possible. The village ordinance limits where repeat violent child sex offenders can live and spend time. Authorities say Green Bay's sex offender residency ordinance, which went into effect more than 2 years ago, forced many sex offenders to live outside the city limits and in nearby communities like Ashwaubenon. As Fox 11 reported earlier this week, 9 convicted sex offenders have registered their addresses at the Arena Motel in Ashwaubenon. Ashwaubenon Public Safety says there have not been an unusual number of police calls to the motel.
The first event that we've had that would have been any concern about sex offenders was a couple of nights ago when the 3 were arrested for having the minor in the room.
The Department of Corrections has not told us the details of the arrests, saying the investigation is ongoing. Lieutenant Jody Crocker points out the arena is not the only place in the village where a group of convicted criminals lives.
It doesn't change the way that we do anything. It makes us aware of where they're at.
Crocker also says the fact that offenders are registered there helps police and the public know where they are.
I don't feel that we're being dumped on, but we have to look at it as the whole area, the whole territory has to deal with this. It's not just one community or one city or one place. We all have to deal with it. We all have to protect our communities.
Convicted sex offenders are allowed to be at the Arena Motel. The area does not fall under Ashwaubenon's restrictions. I tried to contact some of the registered sex offenders who were registered there but was unable to do so. The owner of the Arena Motel was not available for an on-camera interview, but he did tell me that the motel works with the Department of Corrections and helps give people another chance. Becky DeVries, Fox 11 News.